Hey guys, what's going on? It's Salvage here, and today we're going to be talking about The Last of Us Part 2, and we're going to be talking about a few things. Now, before we get into it, if you are new to The Last of Us franchise, or if you are new to anything here on my channel, go ahead and give that subscribe a little click, the little subscribe button down there. Go ahead and give it a click, because I'm going to be covering this game like a mother. I'm going to be talking about this game, I'm going to be speculating about this game, I'm going to be doing walkthroughs for this game, when this game is going to be coming out, like, maybe sometime 2018, so I still have a year of speculation, and we're going to be getting into the first topic. So the first thing we're going to talk about is E3 gameplay. I believe at E3 for the PlayStation section, maybe the last thing that we see, we're going to be seeing Last of Us gameplay. Now hear me out here. This is the reason why. For the PSX reveal, for the PSX interview actually, they said that they were going to try to show this at E3. They were going to want to show the trailer at E3, which means one of two things. One, they are saving something else for E3 and they just wanted to make this a reveal. They wanted to confirm the game right now. Or two, they're going to be showing something bigger at E3 than just the 4-minute trailer of Ellie singing and Joel walking. I think we're going to be seeing actual gameplay at E3 for this reason, and I know it. E3 is the biggest platform for gaming ever, besides the Gaming Awards, and PSX was pretty big, but there's only like 20,000 viewers, so I don't think it was that big. But I think E3 is the biggest gaming event of all time. So if we get a reveal of gameplay at E3 for The Last of Us, and then we get a reveal date for this game, I think that would be absolutely incredible. E3 gameplay would be absolutely amazing. It would be phenomenal. We would see what the game is. We would see how beautiful the game is. They said it was on a new engine. Apparently, the PSX trailer was actually, I'm sorry, not the the PSX trailer was in-engine gameplay. And if that's the case, this game so far looks beautiful. And I really hope that we get to see more of it at E3. And now, if you don't agree with me, that's completely fine. You can tell me when you think we're going to be getting gameplay. But just in my personal opinion, the gameplay that we are going to be seeing is going to be very brief. It's going to be at least 5 to 6 minutes long. And it's not going to be that long. It's not going to reveal any plot points. It's just going to show us that, yeah, here we go. Here are some things that's going to be in the game. Here's some things that we know is going to be confirmed. We can see the interaction between Joel and Ellie. We can see a quick cutscene that's not important to the story. We could see all these things, right? And then it would actually play upon the fact that we're getting hyped for gameplay. I want to see gameplay. I want to see hyped gameplay that everybody will enjoy. And it is possible. It is very possible. They are in early developments of the game. Apparently they've been, working on this game for over a year. They've been voicing the characters for this game for over a year. It seems like they are ready to go for gameplay. And I think this game might be maybe a year or two out. Maybe. I think it will be released in 2018, but at the same time, I hope that we get gameplay for E3. The next thing that I want to talk about is features returning to this game. Now, I don't mean like, a certain guns returns to this game. I feel like we're going to be getting the same basic features, but a few of them missing since we're playing as Ellie. I don't think we're going to be having as much strength. I think we're going to be much faster than Joel, because Joel is old now. Joel is, I think he was like, he was probably in his 30s for the game, right? For the beginning of the game, and then he was 20 years later. That's like 50. He's probably 54 right now, right? That is a very, very, very long time to be, that you're really old during a zombie apocalypse. I'm just saying. You might be strong, but at the same time, you're not going to be as fast as you were. So I feel like Ellie is going to be a fast, agile character that we're going to be playing as, since she's very young. She's only 19 years old. That is very young, and she's been working out for the last 4 years, running away from zombies, running away from humans. She's been fighting for her entire life for 19 years. So it would make sense for her to be much faster. So I feel like the one feature that we're obviously going to be getting is faster movement. We're going to be moving extremely fast, but we're probably going to be sacrificing that for big weapons. Now, here's the thing. I know a lot of feminists, whatever, are going to be like, oh my god, women can do it too. Ellie does look strong in this game, but I don't think she's going to be carrying around 15 weapons in her bag. Of course, a few handguns, maybe a shotgun. I don't think she's going to be able to hold as much as Joel, because Joel was built like a tank. He was very strong. So we know that Joel can carry that many weapons. We know that Joel can carry a flamethrower in his bag, for God's sake. We know he can do all this stuff. But what we don't know is if Ellie can do the same exact thing. I don't think she's going to be carrying around a flamethrower. I don't think she's going to be carrying around 15 assault rifles, a bunch of guns. I don't think she's going to be doing that. I think that we are going to be getting a much smaller character here that's not going to be able to do as much. Now, that could play upon the fact of the gameplay. Now, the gameplay can be incredibly difficult if that is the case. If we're not as strong, if we're not as good as Joel was. But we're still going to be fast, but we're not going to be able to take out 15 guys without thinking about the situation first. We need to think about the situation, run around, dodge bullets because we're fast, and then, we could just do all that stuff. Or it's not dodging bullets, it's more evading bullets. You know what I mean. But we got to see something different from Ellie than we do with Joel, because Joel is a very different character compared to Ellie, and we could see that in the Left Behind gameplay. Now that we got the features out of the way and whatnot, I want to talk about one more other thing, or a few more other things, and that's the flashbacks. I think we're going to be getting flashbacks in this game as well. For a few things, I think we're going to be getting a flashback with Joel, maybe Ellie finding out that Joel was lying about the people at, of course, the Firefly base at the hospital. I know he was lying, I know he was lying, but I think Ellie's going to be figuring out that he was lying about all of that. And I think we're going to be getting a few flashbacks to, of course, when she started hating him. I know a lot of people are like, oh, no flashbacks, don't do flashbacks. But I think it's important to tell the story that way instead of just doing, oh, let's just continue going forward and ignore the past. Because the ending of the first game was probably the most ballsy ending of any game that you've ever seen. It was incredibly ballsy because it's just 3 words. I swear, okay. And then that's it. Cuts to black. So, of course, they're going to be following that up. But I want to see why this game's theme, and they said it themselves, this game's theme is about hate. Kind of like how the last game was about love, this game's going to be about hate. And it kind of makes you think, is there going to be a third Last of Us? Because if it's going to be hate, if it's going to be love, hate, it might be redemption for the third one. I don't know. Just speculating. But, I want to see some flashback scenes of when when Ellie found out that Joel was lying. And that could play a very big part into the story. Not only because it would make Ellie really hate Joel, because Ellie wanted to save the world, basically. She wanted to be a hero. She wanted to be, oh, well, I'm immune. Why can't anybody else be immune? Let's get this shit over with, right? So if she wanted that and Joel didn't, that makes her think that Joel is one of the most selfish people in the world and that she just despises him. And we could have this great moment, this sad moment of, well, damn, we sort of did that. We kind of made Joel lie. And although we didn't have a choice, we still had that moment, right? That moment of, what the fuck, Joel? Why did you lie? She wanted this, not you. It's a great moment that we could play upon. It's a perfect moment that we could use for the story. And I want to see it. I absolutely want to see it. Now, people are saying that they're going to be new characters. Of course there's going to be new characters, guys. Absolutely. But the one thing I want to talk about is a new character that apparently people are saying should be in the game. Oh my god, should be in it. No, people are saying that Ellie should have a girlfriend, right? And I don't care. If you guys want to see a good video, I'll link it in the description below. You better go watch it right now. It's about the Left Behind DLC, right? And it's about certain aspects of the game. This world isn't about gay or straight. It's not about black or white. It's just about living. It's about, falling for people that you think are right. So Ellie kissing, of course, Riley does not matter. She's not gay. She's just human, right? So I don't think that Ellie's gonna have a girlfriend, and then the girlfriend's gonna die, and Ellie's gonna go for revenge. That's just. Come on, that's just pretty stupid. I mean, that's like Riley dying, right? Because if people are going to be saying that she's going to have a girlfriend, then okay, let's compare it to the Left Behind. If that girlfriend's going to die and she's going to go get revenge, that means she should have gone revenge for all those fucking infected that bit Riley and her, right? She should be like, oh fuck, those infected killed my friend, now I'm going to go after everybody and kill them all. I'm going to kill all the infected. But she didn't do that. Because that wouldn't make sense. And not only would that not make sense, that would be the stupidest plot ever. Although I would love to see a revenge plot, right? Especially for Ellie. Ellie would be a perfect candidate for a revenge plot. I just don't see how she can be, oh, my girlfriend died, now it's time to go kill everybody. It just doesn't make sense. But who is she getting revenge for exactly? Because obviously she's getting revenge for herself, but is there somebody else in the equation that she's getting revenge for? I think there's going to be a new antagonist, but I will talk about it in a different video, but I do think there's going to be a different antagonist that's going to be in the game, and it's really going to change things up for this entire game. I think we're going to be getting somebody who's worse than David, who's worse than, who was the bad guy in the first game? There wasn't really a bad guy in the first game. The only person I could think of is David, and I mean, I guess Marlene. I guess the Fireflies were the bad guys, but at the same time, we're going to help. No, yeah. So it's not that David was the only person. I think we're going to be getting someone worse than David that did something terrible to Ellie, which brings us back to the flashback scenes where we could see a flashback of what happened to Ellie and how Ellie got to this point, why she wants revenge, and I absolutely would love to see that. So tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Tell me what you guys want to see in The Last of Us. What villain do you want to see? What plot points do you want to see? What do you want to see in The Last of Us 2 Part 2? Tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.